Welcome everyone to Bonifabcustom. Today I'm going to show you how to etch Damascus and make it look awesome. Let's get right into it. So we have our Damascus, and you can see after we forge it down, we really can't tell what the pattern is. So we're going to want to grind it down to about a 400 grit. Now it could be 120 grit or 220 grit, but the higher the grit you go, the nicer the etch you're gonna see. So I brought this down to a 400 grit on my belt sander. We're gonna need a type of acid. So I use sulfuric acid, so battery acid works, and you can also use ferric chloride. We're gonna wanna use something to stop the reaction after the acid, and I use baking soda. And I'm gonna get a pail of water, and I'm gonna put about a quarter of the box of baking soda inside that pail. After that, I stop the reaction. I'm gonna wanna bring out that contrast even more with instant coffee. Now the instant coffee, I use a really cheap type of instant coffee, works the best. We're gonna wanna heat that up just almost to a boil, and we are going to put about, if I have a jar like this, we're going to put about a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 parts water, 1 part instant coffee. So it's really concentrated. And then after we're done with the instant coffee etch, we're going to want to seal it, and I use a Tung Oil, but you can also use a boiled linseed oil, and both of these are food grade oils. So let's get into our etching first with our acid, and our Damascus is going to go in there for about 20 minutes. So now it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to take the Damascus out of the acid. I'm going to put it into my bucket with baking soda in it to stop the reaction. Once that reaction is stopped, I'm going to get my SOS pad, or just my, I guess you can call it Scotch Brite. Just clean it off like that. And it looks like the etch is gone, but this is where our coffee is going to bring it out. After 20 minutes being in our coffee, we can see a nice deep contrast with the two metals, the 15N20 and the 1095. So we're going to wash this under some cold water, and then we're going to apply our Tung Oil. Now we're going to apply our Tung Oil. Just make sure it's nice and dry, and you can also put this Tung Oil into a jar and have it soak in there. There, you can really see how nice that contrast of that Damascus is. And now I know what pattern this is, and I can put this on the shelf. There it is. And there you have it. That's how I give a beautiful etch with a high contrast on my Damascus. Thanks everyone for watching Bonifabcustom. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to etch Damascus. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to direct message me on my Instagram, my TikTok, or my YouTube. And thanks again for watching. Thanks for all the support, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you later on in the week.